Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on White Davy Construction and Farm. What you're looking at here are two of my Chinese cabbage that I just harvested and a bit of callaloo. So I am going to be harvesting enough for tomorrow's breakfast. I'm going to be doing a Jamaican style breakfast with fried dumpling and steam vegetables, callaloo and cabbage. I'm going to be steaming that with some saltfish, which for those of you who are not familiar with it, it is salted codfish that is dried. You buy it that way. So I am going to be doing that for tomorrow's breakfast. So I'm gonna have to get up a little bit earlier because it takes a bit of time to actually fry those dumplings and prepare that callaloo. It doesn't take long, but it does take a little bit more time than my regular breakfasts. And I'm just gonna be harvesting some Russian kale as well. I'm going to wash these and cut them up and put them in the fridge for Monday morning's breakfasts. I'm going to be harvesting some mint. I am getting ready to harvest all of this mint because I am preparing the garden now to start getting all those plants that I want to bring indoors. I'm going to be potting them pretty soon. That is going to be another video. I have quite a few of them that I want to bring indoors because they cannot survive the winter, and well, I'd like to be able to preserve them so that I can have them for next year without starting from scratch. I'm just going to be harvesting some of the kale as well. Oh, the poor kale, they're just being eaten by those caterpillars. I'm going to be treating them with some of my homemade pesticide tomorrow. The good thing with this pesticide is that even after I've treated it, I can still harvest from it right away and eat. Okay, let's see what else is here. I have a few corns that are ready, but I do not want to touch them just yet. I'm just checking on my zucchini to see if it is ready. No, I don't think it is ready yet. Oh, and the wasps are just flying around here. Just harvesting some of my apples. All of a sudden my 8-year-old daughter decides that she's going to become a juice master. So every day she goes in the kitchen and she grabs fruits and she start blending and making juice. And I must say they are quite good. Excuse me. Some of these apples seem to be overripe. Those I'm going to be using for jams. There's so many wasps underneath here. I have to be careful so that they don't get me. I've got a little sweet pepper coming up there. This is the first time that I've actually had a sweet pepper plant that made it past 2 inches. It has a lot of blossoms on it, but I don't think I'm going to get much off it because, well, let's say our growing season here in this part of Saskatchewan is coming to an end. Let's see, is there anything else that I can harvest? These apples are coming on quite nicely, but they are not quite ready yet. I can't remember what type of apples they are, but they're doing quite well. Okay, let's check on the tomatoes to see if there's no, not going to be harvesting those yet. Some of my carrots are ready, but I am not ready. Let's check on the grapes. They seem to be a bit young still. Yeah, I think they have a little ways to go. Okay. This is the result of my harvest. I have apples, got callaloo, I've got Chinese cabbage, Russian kale, I'm not sure what type of kale this one is, and I have mint. This is the first year that I am actually able to harvest so early. I started harvesting in June. So I'm quite happy about that. Usually June is when most of my plants start germinating, but this year I started harvesting as early as late June, so pretty excited. My garden is doing well. I've learned a lot this year because I'm planting kales and cabbage, Chinese cabbage, things like those, broccoli for the first time. So I've learned a lot, and I've had to deal with pests like spider mites and cabbage moth that I've never experienced before. So now I've learned a few tricks that I'll be using for next year in my garden so that I won't have that problem, or if I have it, it won't be as bad as it is this year. So I am pretty excited about that. Did you enjoy this video? If so, why not take a moment to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification, and leave a comment in the section below. Give me a thumbs up. Now, I am going to be doing a series of videos between now and spring of next year, and those videos are going to be based on prepping the garden, what you can do and how you can plan your garden. So stay tuned, those videos will be coming soon. I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening.